Hello, so welcomes back everyone. AnthWolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic, playing as the Imperial agent Verona, now known as Cypher 9. Where we last left off, we were doing an interlude video where we were doing the Flashpoint Hammer Station, both as an attempt solo with our companion Kaleo healing us, which didn't unfortunately turn out very well, and then of course we did a tactical Flashpoint, which went a little bit better. The downside with tactical flashpoints is it's not really a balanced group. You can have a group of 4 DPS, which is actually what happened, damage dealers. And we didn't have a healer or tank. We could use these culto stations around the bosses, but there was some instances just on the way to the bosses that we actually got ourselves killed. And one of the other operative, which was about level 55, rolled off the edge 4 times? Definitely 3 times he decided to take a plunge. And yeah, it's quite amusing. But now we're on our way to Balmorra. We've been instructed that one of the Eagle's terrorist cells might actually be there. And of course we need more information. So, let's get ourselves underway. Balmorra is in the core worlds. There it is. Once an independent corporate and manufacturing world, Balmorra was defended by the Republic and conquered by the Empire during the war. Now the corporations have mostly fled. Local collaborators have been rewarded with positions in the Imperial puppet government, and an entrenched and well-armed resistance opposes the Empire's rule. Despite brutal retaliation by the Imperial military against military and civilian targets, the battle to eliminate the resistance drags on. Droid factories and industrial race sites have become battlegrounds. The main Balmorran spaceport is in the city of Sobrik, an Imperial military stronghold heavily fortified against resistance attacks. We do actually have a spaceport here on Balmorra. Obviously we start in Sobrik City, I believe it's called. And obviously, as they've mentioned here, the Imperials have a kind of stranglehold on the main population centers. But let's learn what the situation is, shall we?
What's the situation? What are the terrorists doing here?
Sorry about that, Cypher 9. Welcome to the Eastern Galactic Front. This whole star system is a crisis point. Republic and Empire are testing one another's strength. Meanwhile, the terrorists lurk in the middle.
It's a perfect place to operate, isn't it?
Exactly right. The Eagle's men are using the war as a cover for local activities. Balmorra is their training ground. Cell members recruit, instruct, and arm new terrorists here. Fresh soldiers destined for other points in the network. It's a vital part of the system.
So, where do I sign up to join?
That I can't tell you. But you have the right idea. To dismantle the terror cell there, you'll need local support. I'm alerting one of our officials to your presence. Renald is the station chief in Sobrik, the Imperial settlement where you landed. He runs intelligence operations on Balmorra and can brief you more thoroughly.
What's your assessment of the man?
He's worked for us for decades. I've never met him, but I expect he's loyal. Renald runs his affairs out of the back of an arms dealership. He'll be waiting for you when you arrive. Move quickly on this one, Cypher 9, and watch what you say. If things go bad, you'll have half a planet gunning for you.
Excellent. Okay, so we need to get ourselves down to Sobrik City and contact this Renald. Which is what we'll proceed to do.
I am honored to serve such a personage as you, Master. History will remember your name.
I certainly hope so.
But definitely yours.
One thing I forgot to do actually was play with my item modifications. I knew there was something else I was meant to do before starting this video, but oh well, no matter. I can do it between this video and the following one. Have a quick look at our skill, our discipline tree actually when we get down to the planet's surface. We gained a few levels while doing the Flashpoint. Yeah, we learned Crippling Slice, which is obviously the ability that slices the target low and immobilizes it, preventing it from turning for 4 seconds, which is ideal if you want to try and get another backstab into the enemy. We normally want to start with a backstab attack, normally because it does more damage while in stealth. Culling is a passive ability which increases the damage dealt by laceration and collateral strike. When collateral strike damages a target, you recover 2 energy. Oh well. We use lacerations quite often. Yeah, let's find our point of contact and see if there's any other missions we can do while in Sobrik City. Probably a variety of heroics that I've never actually shown you here on the planet as well. Normally I expect to see the elevator controls on the right hand side. Yeah, so we're level 27 right now, but we've been de-leveled to level 22 for the purposes of our time here. And of course we have the beginning of the story arc here in Balmorra.
Agent, good to see the Empire's finest hitting up this bombed-out crater. Captain Rigel, Imperial Conquest Consolidation Corps. When the Empire invades, we're the ones who seal the deal. Don't suppose you're aware of the situation here on Balmorra?
I've been briefed, but I could use more details.
It's war, bloody and limitless. The Empire invaded Balmorra in the last war, but we've been spinning our wheels in the mud ever since. Resistance fighters think they can drive the Empire off Balmorra. We're here to prove them wrong.
How do you expect to succeed where the Imperial army has failed?
We are the army too. Other soldiers just don't have the capability to handle our kind of specialized missions. The Balmorran government in exile, backed by Minister of Defense Vol Argen, is giving us fits, backing a strong faction of the Resistance. The Minister is safely off planet, but if we break his allies here, we break him. We break him, we break the Resistance.
2 moments there. There's something going on in the background. That's annoying.
Why doesn't Imperial intelligence just have him assassinated?
Yeah, I get your thinking. Cut off the head and kill the body. Except Resistance movements aren't organisms, exactly. If we took out Argen, it'd be big, but as long as his power base stands, some other idealist is bound to step in. That's why we need to take everything out. Do we have the privilege of your support?
If the Empire requires it of me.
Spoken like a true patriot. My second-in-command, Lieutenant Davril, is masterminding Phase 1 of what we like to call Operation Breaking Point. You'll find him in Sobrik. He's got plans to blow the Balmorran resistance sky high. I think you'll like them.
Okay, so I've been requested to aid Imperial forces here. Deal with the resistance movement, which we will want to do.
I thought this place was supposed to be pacified. We're in the middle of a war zone.
Wow. That's a lot of heroic missions. Since we're here, we might as well take them all. Let's have a look at our map. See, welcome to Balmorra, the entire map itself. Busy place. At the moment, we probably just want to keep a hold of settling debts. The final research facility, I don't think we can get up there officially. Project Hexapod and a question of motivation. In fact, we may as well close the rest of them off, apart from settling debts at the moment, which we'll be looking at in the future. And of course we have a mission terminal. By order of Licinius Melchior, Imperial Governor of Balmorra, resistance forces outside Sobrik have ambushed 4 dewback convoys sent to the Troida military workshop. Imperial intelligence tireless efforts have revealed seismic sensors hidden throughout the road to Troida. These sensors will allow the resistance to track dewback convoys and avoid our armoured walker patrols. This continued insurrection will not be tolerated. Volunteers are sought to set off the seismic sensors, destroy the ambushes, and bring the power cores to the Troida military workshop for study. Consider any resistance fighter who protects these sensors to be under the sentence of death. Reward offered. Very well, we'll be looking into that. Any other missions available for us? It doesn't seem so. Normally there's a couple of NPCs like Griffin here, and the intelligence officer Birdin. They of course have quests for us, normally at least, but with this expansion they seem to have changed things up. We'll go see Lieutenant Davril first of all, find out his current plans for breaking the resistance movement here in Balmorra, and then we'll go locate our point of contact here.
Agent, I hope you're tough. I hope you like to get dirty. The battle for Balmorra can only be won with blood, sweat, and tears. Our sweat, their blood and tears. The government in exile, the resistance, cowards. We're going to bury them in their little hidey holes.
How do I fit in?
The old government's sending generators to the resistance, powering their artillery. The resistance has given pardons to Balmorra's worst killers in exchange for a little guard duty. Phase 1 of Operation Breaking Point is to destroy those generators and put those killers to sleep. You in?
I signed up to serve the Empire, and I intend to do it.
From the looks of you, I'd say you mean it. The generators are in the Nibre warehouse. If you can blow them to pieces, you'll show the Balmorran resistance it takes more than cold-blooded killers to stop the Empire.
Okay. So yeah, big guns. I think when I was playing this back in the day, and I say back in the day as in about 9 months ago now, when I was recording this content for my Jedi Guardian, the big guns quest was actually bugged. You need to destroy some resistance power generators that obviously supply the artillery guns, and when someone destroyed the generators, they normally have a brief moment in time when they need to respawn, and they weren't respawning. Let's see now. Obviously this is where we need to go to destroy the generators. This is where the various seismic sensors are. And obviously the Troida military facilities around about here somewhere. In this area. Where we'll need to go once we've collected all the power cores. But we'll go report to the intelligence officer here in Balmorra and find out the situation. As Watcher 2 says, we may need to insinuate ourselves with the terrorist training group. Ah, we missed the elevator. Well, meanwhile... go. Level 26 items I'm going to require. This will reorganize them while we're waiting. Here's this Lecern Reynold.
Well, what have we here? Let me take a look at you. You're one of Keeper's girls, eh? I'm glad he finally sent someone. Pity it took a disaster to get headquarters' attention.
You sound like you're familiar with the director.
Oh, Keeper and I go back. I knew him before, well before he was Keeper. Wouldn't trust him if my life depended on it, though. I kid, of course. Keeper's a good sort. But here, I'm being a poor host. Have a drink. Settle in after your trip. This shop doesn't look like much, but it's secure.
Let's get to the point.
You're reminding me of Keeper already. Very well. This terror cell you're after, worse than the Republic, homegrown. They use bombings and sabotage to show their distaste for Imperial rule. Punishing the civilian population doesn't seem to deter them, but if we can take out the local leader, the cell should fall apart.
What do we know about this person?
The terrorists call the man in charge Grey Star. He runs the cell, gives the orders, and knows all the secrets. They claim Grey Star used to work with the Eagle, but who can be sure? Only the high-ranking cell members know Grey Star's identity.
Do you have any theories about Greystar?
I don't need more theories, I need proof. I have a mole inside the terrorist cell already. He's a good lad, no cipher though. He can bring you in. You'd have the opportunity to impress the terrorists, win their trust.
And gain access to their leader.
Precisely. Grey Star will be ours. Sanju Pine, my operative, can introduce you to the terrorist recruiters at the Troida military workshop outside the safe zone. But be careful how you present yourself. If the terrorists suspect you're Imperial, you'll lose Grey Star. And your lives.
Yeah. How I plan to play this is, when we're amongst friends, acquaintances, contacts, we can simply be ourselves. When we're in hostile territory, we obviously will try and adopt the role, the cover identity that we need to basically to succeed in our mission. One thing we will do actually. The others don't matter so much. We're putting the barrels on will increase our basic damage, so it's worthwhile doing those ones at least. Right, well it just so happens we need to go to the Troida military workshop anyway, but obviously Lakern told us there. That's where we need to find our contact, this Sanju Pine. And obviously this is where we need to go here, workshop A6. First things first, we'll go deal with these seismic sensors. And we might as well look at settling debts as well while we're here. Lieutenant Larbeck has determined that you're just a person to help him take out the local rebel stronghold once and for all. Infiltrate the resistance base in the Gorinth Canyon and steal their power regulators and destroy their defenses. And a generator. You know, not much. I think the lieutenant's over here. There he is, Lieutenant Larbeck. So I'll take another experience booster. To get ourselves underway. There's an Imperial outpost just at the top of that cliff there. We will be reaching there eventually. Not quite yet, but eventually. That's the first seismic sensor. You will be making friends. Hello! Nice and easy. Even tried that crippling slice there where we managed to get behind the guy and then backstab him once again. And it is a bonus known as No Tolerance.
Alright, make me look good.
Always got to be careful because you open up the seismic sensor and then you have to wait a moment to actually grab the power core from it. Make sure you actually pick up the power core. Go. Oh, that was a convict. Here's a bonus when you're going to destroy the resistance generators that are powering the artillery. It's guarded by convicts and killers. Obviously, it's a bonus mission to defeat them as well. Let's quickly deal with this group. And then a third seismic sensor. Say a YT version starship, unfortunately destroyed, but the YT models are kind of very reminiscent of the Millennium Falcon, probably their like predecessors. And the final seismic sensor. Oh, we already defeated him. Good. Right, we could go to the to try the military workshop now and hand in those power cores. While we're down here, we might as well go deal with the artillery generators. And as I say, we'll go into the Gorinth Canyon garrison and deal with... trying to think of what it's called. The generator there, where the resistance are holding themselves up. Oh, we have a bonus. Destroy 6 communication towers. Where do we do that?
Rise and shine.
Oh, it's over here. I don't know. Oh well. Here's some of the generators. Yeah, normally these... Well, when there was a bug, these didn't respawn. There you go. Generators destroyed. Of course, we didn't get the bonus. So why do we have a mission to destroy the communication towers? Let's have a look. Oh, it's part of this mission. Oh well. I guess if we miss one bonus mission, it's not the end of the world. To be honest, level 27 is normally the level where I'm actually entering Nar Shaddaa. I think it's entering Nar Shaddaa. Right, so we need to end. This is the heroic area for settling debts. Nibre Garrison. Obviously we need to destroy some defensive emplacements and recover the power regulators. Ah, this is normally a heroic area. There's normally elites around here. Oh, because they have made it a hero... It's normally a heroic 4 mission, I think. It Still possible to do solo though. Yeah, this is normally a heroic 4 mission. Go. One more defensive emplacement to destroy. Go grab the power regulators. Oh, and we have a bonus to defeat a resistance tactician as well. Go. Just need to find a tactician and destroy the main generator. Should be a tactician straight ahead, yeah. Can we avoid this group? Indeed we can, good.
Generator. If you destroy it, we'll all die.
Who are you?
My name is Men. My village was raised in the war. The few of us who survived came here to find shelter. Please, we are not part of the resistance. We haven't hurt anyone. We just need someplace to go when our homes were destroyed.
Even if you're not part of the resistance, you certainly profit by them.
Yes, they shared what they had with us, so what? Is a little charity such a crime? I'm begging you. We won't survive without power. And we have nowhere else to go. Can't you just leave the generator running?
Stand aside, unless you want to go with it.
Ah! What are we gonna do?
There is nothing further. The Empire's interests in this sector will see marked improvement thanks to your actions. Good day.
Good day to you as well. New companion gift. And what's in the lockbox today? A better relic and a new jacket. Move that one. Put this one on. There you go. Right, we need to go see Sanju. First things first, let's head over to the droid military workshop. Hand over those power cores. When do we get our next utility slot? Level 33. Okay.
Alright, make me look good.
That's where we need to go as an Imperial agent, obviously for our main storyline, and where we'll contact Sanju in a moment. First things first though, here's the military workshop. We'll hand over the power cores to the engineers here. See what they can make out of them.
Alright, make me look good. Guess this is Troida. Probably a lot nicer before the occupation, but you take what you can get.
And you want to have a word. Engineer McDermott.
These blasted Balmorrans have no idea what's good for them. They should have fallen to their knees in gratitude when we first offered to bring them into the glory of the Empire.
What's going on here?
Last week, those wretched rebels managed to reprogram the defense turrets around Sobrik to detect and target Imperial troops. The engineers I sent to fix them were massacred. My only hope is to find someone willing to brave both the rebels and the turrets themselves to repair them.
I guess we can do that.
These rebels must learn they have no chance against the Empire.
Thank you. The turrets are scattered around the perimeter of the city and guarded well by rebel spies. You'll need to use this to neutralize their defenses, then upload this code to allow us to reprogram the proper targets. Those rebels will pay for their impertinence with their lives.
As long as none of the rebels are able to identify us after doing this. Because we are meant to be trying to infiltrate them. Well, kinda yes, kinda no. Infiltrate them, because some of the rebels are supporting the Republic and some of the rebels are supporting the Eagle, which is actually a Empire dissident. But yeah, we need to use this device, a portable EMP, to disable the shields around these turrets, and then obviously reprogram the turrets themselves.
Alright, make me look good.
Shield disabled, one down, free to go.
Rise and shine.
3 down, 1 to go. Perfect. The job here is done. There's a little... It's not a very big distance, but I think quick travel is slightly faster than using our speeder.
No time to chat, Agent.
The turrets are ready for reprogramming.
Hail the Emperor! I owe you my thanks and far more. The Corps of Engineers will more than compensate you for your service. Now those rebels will see how lucky they are to be part of the glorious Empire.
Excellent. And we get level 28 from that. Anything new? Apparently not. New ability, yes. Increases damage dealt by laceration and collateral strike. And collateral strike lets us recover 2 energy. Okay. We'll break the video here. As I'll break ourselves next to this area. When we come back, we'll obviously go and try and contact this Sanju Pine to see if we can get us in to obviously the terrorist organization. This of course has been AnthWolf for Star Wars The Old Republic. I hope you've all enjoyed and I hope you all take care. Feel free to comment below as always if you so desire. And I will see you for more next time. Until then, bye bye now.